up, brother?
You talking to me?
You talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, just making
You're
sure.
double bagging it. Like,
I couldn't
I
hear
love
anything.
the hat and hoodie.
You like it?
Yeah.
We call this, in the States, we call this the hat and the hoodie.
In the UK, we call it double bagging.
Oh, it's kind of like, what's his name? Rocky.
I was going to say Frank Sinatra. That's clearly wrong.
It was pretty, same song.
Yeah. Same
Yeah,
outfit.
same outfit. Luck be a lady tonight.
Tonight.
I don't think that's him. And I would say I shouldn't sing, but I love singing, honestly. Dancing, singing. I'm all over the place, man. I'm all over the place. Let's get rid of these notifications. Let's mute my computer, my life.
Didn't
So
we
I can
talk
give
about guys and dolls before? Was that on the bucket when we were we talking about shows? I can't remember. Feel
I
like
don't remember that.
we did something about. Oh no, it was West Side Story. What? That was something else.
Oh, there was something. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you know what I
How's
want to
it?
do?
What do you want to do?
I want to say hi to all these people. Oh my God.
Ah,
Dave Hicking. Oh my God. Sonali.
yeah.
What's up? My sister from another mister.
How's
The
it?
gent. The gent. The one gent. The one J. Oh, that's John Dent.
Now we know.
Got
It's
it. I
the
thought it was a
one
reference
John
to
Dent.
like
You
Meshuggah. Do you
just
know like
out.
gent,
Yeah.
the genre of metal, right? Gent music. It's DJENT, but that's what I always thought. Wouldn't it be funny if John chime in if you were like into Meshuggah kind of music? That'd be cool. I love Meshuggah. Shruti. What's up, girl? How you doing?
Shruti. Oh, I think she sent me a message this morning and I haven't replied. I'm really sorry, Shruti. I will get back
Sounds
to you.
like something you would do.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that.
Sounds like something I would do, and I'm rubbing off on you. Wesley, Hard
Don't rub off
Talks.
on me, please.
Benkai Soul, hello, hello.
Well, he just said hello once, just one time.
I said what he said,
Oh,
then I
right.
said what I said.
All
Yeah.
right. No punctuation. Love it.
Jigger, what's up, bro?
Jigger.
I read his did you see his article he posted about like the whole like getting chosen for Laracon India and
Oh,
the bus and
yeah.
the staying up with Punyapal and going over slides and almost redoing them in the last minute, but at least writing them all out. And I read that. It was pretty good.
Look at all these people from India staying up to watch us because
That's what
it's
I was
got
gonna
to
say.
be like nearly 11 p.m. there.
This is Rick James' brother. Ravi Kumar. Yeah, I was gonna say, Sonali, it's like past your bedtime, girl. You gotta go to bed. Come on. There's no work tomorrow. At least there's that. Did I miss one? I miss Scott Wilson. Hey, Scott.
Can't forget Scott.
And I probably will have, if I've skipped you, I try to get everybody here. We're gonna have to draw the line somewhere. We'll just sit here and like say hi.
There's going to be people that
All
come
day.
in like 30 minutes and they're going to be, hi. And you're going to go, oh no.
Oh, hold on a
Gotta,
second.
gotta show them.
Yeah. Sonali, I miss India so much. I honestly, so me and Magnum PI here, we've been talking about all sorts of stuff. One of those things was low level depression. Honestly, I had jet lag pretty bad for a few days. I'm over that now. I think only as of the last couple days, and I just attributed a lot of it to jet lag. But it was such a high, and then to come home and like I have to do dishes and clean my stove. It's like, you know, where's the garba? Where's the doses, you know? Seriously, you forgot the clap.
You have to make it yourself. Yeah, no, I'm not doing the whole routine. I can't remember it.
Well, that's I gotta teach you. I gotta teach you.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's right, Scott. Of course, there's work tomorrow. There's always work tomorrow. Yeah. So, how was your week,
Oh,
Simon?
um, yeah, it's been like that. It's been a little bit meh, deflated because of uh just being back in the usual routine and not really like my body hasn't really accepted that yet. Um, and then I traveled again, so I'm in London now. So I did 24 hours of travel to get home. Was home for like what felt like 5 minutes, and now I'm in London. So yeah, that's why my setup looks different and why my audio is probably really crap by comparison to normal. But yeah,
That's
so
what London looks
yesterday was
like.
like another day of travel because I mean, it's not like 24 hours, but door to door, it takes me about 8 hours, which is,
Couldn't you DoorDash?
I tried that. And they said I'm too big to carry on the back of one of their bicycles.
You got to get the like the monthly subscription or whatever.
Mm, because they
Dash
allow it to be
Pass.
like
That's what it's called.
bigger parcels.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
I
what
also,
that's what they called me. I'm a bigger
they said
parcel.
this,
I know all about the tips and tricks, especially
especially oh God. Lincoln. Yeah, I can come up to Lincoln. Probably not tonight, but I should actually. I
you
should go up
should.
there
You
because
should. How far is that?
because if it's the same one John Dent that I know and love, then that's from Synergy. Is
Yep.
this right, John? Are you the right? Am I talking to the right person? So
And I don't think we have any reason not to uh
exactly.
hide the fact that Synergy is one of our official partners. We need like emojis all over the screen. How do I do that?
You can't do that
We
from
got a
here.
partner. Oh,
I
I just need
well,
the emoji.
yeah, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. I'm making it happen, even
All
if
right,
nobody
thanks.
else does. So
Yeah. They signed up with us this week, I think, actually. Wasn't it Monday or Tuesday? Synergy building native PHP apps for
there
clients,
goes
guys. For
and
clients.
spreading the emoji love. It's going
How far
crazy
is
now.
Lincoln from London? How far is that?
I don't know. I'm
On
just
a
looking
on a scooter.
on a DoorDash that doesn't
On a
operate in the
DoorDash.
UK. uh, God, the internet's slow here. London is so annoying because it's like you'd think there's a technological hub and it would be good for internet connection and stuff, but it really isn't.
Yeah, really?
It's yeah. So from here, if I do a DoorDash, it says it will take me 3 weeks and 5 minutes.
That's
If
not
I go
bad.
by car, it's 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So that's not too bad. Train, 2.5.
Coding with RK. What's up? What's up in the background? I nailed it. I didn't nail it, actually.
It's
It's just sitting here.
just propped
It's propped.
precariously.
It's not nailed. Sorry. That was just stupid.
Yeah.
That was the dumbest. I've got the don't tell Vishal, but I stole one of these too.
What, weren't they in the goodie bag?
I didn't get a goodie bag.
Yeah, me neither, but I got a feeling those are in the goodie bag.
I got a feeling. How do I get that?
Dave says to an American, 3 hours by car is nothing. Well,
Yeah, that's
you should come
groceries.
to Gran Canaria because when I say to people at the gym I'm walking home and that's like a 20-minute walk for me up a hill, they're like, "Oh my God, what?" Like, I'm gonna get the bus or I'm gonna get my car or ask a fleet of people to carry me up because they don't like to do
It's
anything.
an interesting point. That is an interesting point. And it's something like I love seeing the surprise on people's face when I tell them like I've only had a passport for a year, because they're like, "What? How do you exist as a human?" It's like, and I say the same thing. I can drive 4 days in one direction and use the same currency, know all the same laws, not need a passport to go anywhere, and just live life. Speak the same language, a couple accents probably, but
I think
it's
the
just so
same
different.
laws thing is going to catch you out one day because that's not true.
Probably can't kill people in Texas. Dang it. Should have read that
I, I think
somewhere. They should have a
I think it's
sign or
the other way
something.
around. I think it's
Oh,
like everywhere else you can't, and only in Texas you can.
yeah, that's probably accurate. Yeah, 3
Mm,
hours by car. It literally is nothing. There's a like, for example, one of the airports. We've got 2 airports in Charlotte. One of them's like 40-ish minutes away. That's the international one. But if I want to go to Florida, it's super cheap. Allegiant Air flies to only certain airports. It's very regional, but it's a lot of airports. They're getting more and more traction. They've been around for like 20 years, but it's an hour and a half drive to get up there. That's also one of the airports where I rent planes when I used to go flying back in a previous life, and
mm.
it would be an hour and a half to get up there and then an hour and a half back just for like a little thing that I was doing that day. 3 hours really isn't that big of a deal for Americans. I think gas is actually cheaper here too. I've been asking around, even like compared to India. India, anyone in India, tell me how much you guys pay like by the liter, I think. But like how many rupees is that? I'll tell you how much gas is here. I will tell you how much gas is here. We both stopped to read that. It's great to
I,
go if I'm going to Orlando though. It's literally I flew 4 people first class and rented a car for a full week for $1,500. 4 people round trip first class and a car rental for a week. A nice car. It was a big car. It was the big SUV car. It was super fancy for $1,500. So 110 rupees per liter, right? So that's 440. So it's roughly $4 per gallon. We are almost half of that. It's
yeah.
like 250 ish dollars in America for a gallon. So there you go.
Mm.
I've yet to see a country that's got cheaper gas than America, but we drive so freaking much, supply and demand kind of thing.
Oh, I think that's it's being kept, the price is being kept low because you don't have a lot of tax on fuel and
Uh oh.
a lot of
Uh oh.
tax in general.
We're gonna get political.
No, 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 no.
We
But
don't have a
it's
lot of
like,
tax. I don't know about that.
but no, but okay. On fuel in the UK, you're like taxed 3 or 4 different times before you actually get the fuel out of the pump and into your vehicle. And so the price in the UK is about the same as what it is in India, I think. Uh,
That's what John just said. It's a dollar, pound 40. Is that a
yeah,
pound 40 pence? Is that what they would say?
it is. Yeah. So it's like if that's per liter again. So,
Right.
multiply
Times
by
4.
4 something for a gallon, and you're up at like £4. So it's more expensive than India. But um, and I think because of that, it sort of inhibits quite a lot of people from driving, and then we don't have a big country to drive around as well, of course. But um, yeah, I think if the price of fuel was to go up considerably in the US, then it would force a bunch more people to not use their cars, and they'd be like, "We should have public transport."
We do in all the cities, but it's getting from city to city that would be an issue, right? But
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, every time the
DoorDash.
that's true. That's true. We could DoorDash. I could DoorDash myself to Lincoln and go say what's up, chin chin chin.
Uh,
Anyway,
Qatar,
anyway,
Qatar is cheaper, so we should just like drive to Qatar, get all the fuel we need, and then drive back.
dude, this one was like $1,000. I don't know. I tuned it the other day.
It's the wrong. You've got the wrong end of the tree because. Well, I'm not going to correct you. I'm just going to be like, yeah, sure. There's no fuel in that guitar.
We're still hanging and talking. I'm just wanted to pick my guitar a little bit.
Now everybody's talking about the price of fuel in their country. So
That's
we've
see, look at
we've
that.
really got the conversation going in the direction that we wanted.
We should have an app that compares all the different countries' gas prices.
I think somebody can build that. I'm not going to build that.
I'm not gonna build it.
Like, I don't know how to explain it other than this isn't working to help fuel my car. Your guitar fuel isn't working.
Yeah, but it's way
And it's
cheaper though.
it's very cheap. I can tell just by the sound of it.
This is, dude. You see what this says? That is not a cheap.
Oh,
Not a cheap guitar. My finger picking maybe, but the guitar itself is. I worked at Pfizer for 3 years. When I got my first check at Pfizer, I bought this guitar as a gift
nice.
to myself to like, I did
Yeah,
something with myself, you know. It
I'm a
does need new
real boy.
strings. I'm a real boy. Um, don't we have some show notes or something someplace? I saw you
There
add
are,
stuff to it
yeah,
like all week long, and I just haven't even looked because I figured it'd be a nice
well, I did it this
surprise.
morning, so
Thought you did the other day too. No, we got the vibes. Do folks need to wait for us to approve plugins for the distribute plugin dev kit pricing trouble?
we
Insufficient
might,
EFP
if we
all
go
these
through all of
things.
these notes, we
Right.
might be finished in like 20 minutes from now.
So then I'll just keep playing guitar in between each one. That's cool. I'll scare people away, but I think the like knowing what we're going to be talking about might keep them around, right?
Hmm.
Maybe not.
Mm. uh,
uh,
well,
uh,
I want to know what other people have been up to. I'm like, we haven't done a really interactive show for a few weeks because we've just been like, I feel like we've just been talking about the stuff that we've been doing. We've got more to talk about on that front. But what has your week been like? What have you been doing? And you can answer that question as well, Shane.
what did I do this week? Outside of work, nothing. I went to Costco once or twice just to get food. I went for a
Walk
walk
away.
twice.
Yeah.
I did my laundry, but it still needs to be folded, like from 3 days ago. Work wise, put together a landing page for an event we got coming up.
Mm,
I did merge some PRs that Claude said were safe to merge.
yippee.
Tagged a release or two. Actually, it was kind of interesting, and this is something. You know, I think we both already know this. So, like inside of core native PHP, we have the PHP and the JavaScript for all of the plugins that are free. But the actual implementation for that code is like the Kotlin and Swift is in the plugin itself. So I had to update. Actually, even the non-free ones are because like push notifications. That was the one. It was Firebase that I had to update. I had to update some logic, some code on Firebase plugin, but I had to update the PHP and the JavaScript. I added a function basically to check permissions,
Mm,
and so I had to push the code for the plugin up and tag the release on the plugin. And then I also had to change and adjust the code,
yeah.
which forced a bump in minor, which is not a big deal. You know, it's not a big deal, but just interesting thing that we have going on there, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward, I guess.
RK, I have not. In fact, I haven't even gone to the Indian restaurant. So he just asked this. Let me just point it out for everybody. Have I visited the restaurant which he suggested? So he suggested I find some South Indian food. He is from the South. I think Bangalore. Are you from Bangalore? I think that's what you told me, or near there. Um, and found a restaurant in Charlotte for me to go to. And I've not left my house much at all. No. There's an Indian restaurant right down the street from me. I haven't even gone to that, and I can almost smell it from my house. It's so good. Every time I go in that direction, I'm like, oh, I just haven't stopped in yet.
And you were all about the Indian food and how you've been missing it the last few days.
Really bad, dude.
You need to go. Go over the weekend. Just show up. Start like pouring on the window, you know. Let me eat your food.
Yeah, they'll be like, come on in.
They'll love that. I
They'll
just
just start
came back
filming
from
me
India.
making a commercial.
Yeah.
uh,
Or call the police with, yeah, one of those two things. Okay, so when I come to like your place again, where I don't know, Charlotte, but not really, South Carolina. When I come to yours, we have to go to that restaurant. Definitely.
Are you coming here before Laracon? You want to come here for like a week before Laracon again? That was cool.
We should do that.
Or
That
I
would be
could
good.
go there, and no, that would be
That doesn't work.
that doesn't
No.
work. I do want to go there though. I thought about just like surprising you someday on your birthday or something. Merry Christmas.
You will be most welcome. Maybe just like sleep on the sofa because I don't have anywhere else. But yeah.
I'd sleep on the sofa. I'll sleep on the floor, man. Me and the dog will chill out, code all night. It'll be fun, dude. Why
The
not?
dog will love
You know
you.
me.
The dog will
Really?
absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Aw. Well, I'm on my way.
See you in a minute. I'm not there though.
That's fine. Even more, the more the merrier. I don't know if
The
that
dog's not
saying
there.
applies, but
No, it doesn't. Like when in Rome,
I'll wait
whatever.
for the dog. I'll just shake my tail and wait for the dog to show up.
Don't shake your tail around. So
Okay.
not around my house anyway.
People
You'll
will
get
think I'm
into
walking home.
if you're gonna
Let's
do
hit
it,
up.
at least you've got to have a collar, you know, so it looks like you're a dog or some kind of pet.
I can do that. I mean, the hat kind of helps.
Yeah. So it helps a little bit.
You know,
Yeah.
any song requests?
Something by Britney Spears.
Oh baby, baby. Oh baby, baby.
How was I
RK.
supposed to know?
What does this mean? Is there any plugins? What do you mean by that? Don't say anything. Don't say anything yet. What do you mean? Are there any plugins?
Man, this is a slow one. Oh, I'm
I think
changing
it's
the
because
shape of
Dave
the
left.
ceiling.
I can always tell when Dave left. It's like all jazzy, and then Dave leaves, and then everyone. I think Shruti fell asleep. She said she was about to.
Yeah, that's I don't blame any of those guys for leaving.
Struggling to launch native app in Android Studio emulator. It's stuck installing Composer dependencies. Fails after 5 minutes. Windows Defender is not blocking it. Yes. Try with the -W. Let me type it in here. I've seen this a few times. We have to look at that. Composer require native PHP mobile
Also, I
-W.
find using dash V or maybe like dash V V V V V V V V loads of V's so that you get all of the debugging output. It usually helps because it helps you find where it's getting blocked. But I don't know if that output shows properly on Windows. I hate Windows. Don't use Windows for development,
That's
folks.
the number
Come on.
one rule there.
Like if
Sorry,
you're gonna do
don't do it.
install Linux, at least install Linux on the
Seriously.
machine as a dual boot, and you do your development work in that environment. Because even WSL sucks really hard.
Oh. I'm still waiting for RK to respond.
How come there's another Magnum in here? Oh no, is that me? Is that you?
What?
pretending to be me.
No,
I don't know. I'm seeing the chat, and it's like there's two messages
I
that
got
are
one from Native
identical.
PHP official and one from. Oh, we got
Yeah,
some good questions coming in
that's
now.
weird. Yeah, it's kicking off now. Is it any plugin for check app version to display update screen that will redirect to Play Store, App Store to update the app version?
Not yet. So you can just like pull in the native PHP underscore app underscore version, put it in a config someplace, and then you just can see that and you can hit your API with that. But that's going to be part of like when we do over the air updates anyway. Um, but
Yeah.
no, that's a great idea for a plugin. I think that's absolutely something that the ecosystem should have for sure.
Yeah, I do think you can get that with just the app, but it's probably already a config value, to be honest, that you can pull out from like native PHP dot app version or something like that. Well, and then yeah, you just want to compare it against what you think of as the latest version, which you might not have public anywhere. Where would you want that? I mean, I guess it's slightly trickier than that because hmm, you want to consult the specific app store's API,
That's
right? That's the
that's right. Yeah,
hmm.
that's exactly it. It needs some native code. And there's hooks for that. Obviously, there's hooks for that. It's nice to
That would
tuck
be a
that
nice
stuff
little
behind like
plugin.
settings and yeah, I think so. Yep.
Yeah, super easy to
So
make because what did we launch this week?
oh right, that was on the show notes. Good
It
job
is
there,
like
buddy.
bringing
They
it
don't call
back
you
in. Like,
Magnum PI for nothing.
uh,
Nice.
there's one thing I can do, and that's steer the ship back onto course eventually. Yeah, go on. Tell me.
We all right. So when I was building out the plugins myself, right? When the whole thing to make plugins, which I spent a lot of time doing, and we have I'm pretty happy. There has not been any complaints with people building plugins so far, which is awesome. Because I the way that I did it was I built plugins and then I would keep building plugins with different SDKs and different implementations for those SDKs and like all sorts of cool stuff. And when I was doing that, I also built a Claude Code plugin to like try to one shot these. So I was very I would just like say go build me a TensorFlow face recognition blah 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 plugin. And it would get so far and it would stop. Delete the whole thing, tell it what it failed on, do it all over again until it got very, very robust. We beta tested that with maybe a handful of people before launching it, and we got to where we were very comfortable with putting this into people's hands. So you can go and buy plugins. You can create plugins and sell them, and people can buy those too. Or you can buy the Claude Code plugin and pretty much one shot native PHP plugins with this thing. So there is a link on the plugins marketplace store or the products plugin dev kit, the URL that Mr. PI just posted for us. And yeah, really powerful stuff. So I'm getting ready for like Laracon EU in a couple weeks and was toying around with different ideas for plugins I wanted to build for that. And just like having an idea and one shotting uh, building plugins and then dissect it and show like the code behind it and that kind of thing. So very, 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 very powerful. We can literally do both of those show native PHP official and from me. That's funny.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's funny. Good old Riverside.
yeah. So it's worth its weight in gold. You buy that and you can build basically any plugin you want to. Or
Mhm.
you can go to the marketplace and just buy plugins too. And we are working on, there's some legal issues. You could talk about that. Not issues, not legal issues. There's just some things that we have to T's we have to cross, I's we have to dot. Go for it. I'll play some Metallica.
It's really boring though. Not the
Then
Metallica.
then talk about. You're right though. That is true. Talk about something else then.
Well, we were also kind of leading up to the other thing because we were talking about traveling and me coming to you a little bit before and you know feeding your cat and eating your tacos. Um, I
Just don't get those
just
confused.
yeah. Hmm. No, no. Uh, just stop myself before I go like down some rabbit hole. Um, the yeah. So when is Laracon US happening?
Laracon US is July 28th and 29th in Boston, Massachusetts.
July, end of July. So yeah, I mean, I think I don't know if I've got anything else on like before that. I think the only other thing we've got doing is Japan in May, isn't it?
I've got Chicago, which is like the week before Japan.
But that's May still, no?
Still in May. Yep.
Yeah. So there's like a good couple of months probably between events, which will make a nice break.
2.5 months is what I've
Yeah.
got from getting back from Laracon EU until I go to Chicago.
So we were talking about maybe coming to the UK for the summer, like bring the dog. We did it before a few years ago. We drove through like Spain and Portugal and France, and it was really fun, but it was super rushed. And I'm thinking we could potentially do the same, and then I could fly from London to, if we did it over July, then I could fly from London, which will be slightly cheaper for me. No, probably not in the end of things, but um, it would be good if I could do that. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But then in theory, I could come for as long as I'd like. A
What are you
couple of
getting at
weeks
here,
would be
man?
good. Well, I think we should do. I would. It would be good to come and see you at yours, and then we could go to Boston together. And then I would like to do something afterwards as well. I think I really want to go to San Francisco because you got to go last month,
I did go
and
last
I was
month.
I was supposed to go, and I'm
It is
bummed I didn't go.
amazing. I have two things to say about San Francisco. It is awesome if you are tech minded, and it smells like urine everywhere
Ah,
you go.
is that good or bad?
Depends on your affinity for urine.
Um, mm, I don't think it's that high. I'm going to take that as not so good. But is that like is that to like ward people off? It's like, when they put like those little things to keep cats and dogs from peeing on your plants. They've sprayed piss everywhere in San Francisco, try and like ward people
Keep
away from
some people from moving there so much.
yeah. They're like, "Oh." Uh, um,
Um,
no, so yeah, we could do that. I mean, but the thing we should do this event that we've been talking about after
which one?
after Laracon. Well, you
Um,
already know. I'm like teeing it up in the worst way possible because I think you already know everything about it.
that event. Yes. So, um, here's the thing. We thought, like, how cool would it be to have a native PHP in person event? Actually, I fell in love with the idea on day two. I like day one as well, but of Wire Live at Buffalo with Caleb's event. I
So
was like,
what
it's just
happened at day 2 of
day two. It's
Wildlife?
they call it a hack and hang. Some people call it hack and hang. Some people call it hack and hang. I call it a hack and hang. But
Hack,
I in my
hack and
mind I
hang.
spell it as and hang, but I call it a hack and hang.
You
And it
spell
was
it in
like,
your mind.
of
That's
course,
interesting.
where else would I spell it?
Do you do that with every word before you speak them?
As I'm speaking, sometimes after the fact.
Okay, we should talk about that later, but carry on.
Okay. Um, uh, so it was really cool. Like initially, like before going, Caleb was like, "Hey, if you could like have a prompt, like have something that you could stand up and just say, hey, anybody that wants to do X, Y, and Z with me over here, let's go do that." And I didn't do that, and I don't think anybody did that. He just kind of announced like, "Hey, we're doing."
Mm,
Why is that? I thought I muted my. Anyway, um, yeah, he just kind of like said, "Hey, we're all just kind of hanging out and doing something. If you've got just we'll pass the mic to you and just tell everybody what your idea is, and then if you feel like that's something you want to work on, you can go sit with that guy or girl that came up with that idea and just like hack at it." They brought in lunch and they brought in sodas and coffee, and
mm.
we just chilled all day. And yeah, it was really cool, and I really liked at the end where everybody was like, "So this is what our idea was, and so me and this guy came up with this thing, and here it is." And a lot of the stuff, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I feel so bad now.
Daniel,
Philip,
Stuart.
Philip. It was Philip.
Okay.
Everyone says Philippe because he's got an accent, but it's actually Philip. He told me. Um, he was working on that stuff on some cool stuff. Anyway, with
Yeah.
Livewire and Alpine. I think he's doing some work with Caleb
Yeah,
indirectly, but
Caleb's mentioned him a few times, so I think they're doing some consistent stuff. It's cool.
but he like came up with like this whole plugin for VS Code or something for Alpine or something like that,
Hmm.
something to that effect, and was like showing that off. And you actually did a little show and tell at the end of that from all the way
Impromptu.
from
I don't
Canary.
think I was wearing any pants.
I was for
You
you.
caught
So
me off guard.
you're welcome. You showed the God method, like you had figured out the God method and got it working, and that
That
was like what
day,
unlocked. Yeah, that
yeah,
unlocked
that was
everything for us.
crazy.
So that was like the concept of like, let's just do a hack and hang. And
Uh-huh.
I think like even before native PHP, this was like some idea that we would have had or probably did have anyway, but we didn't have any kind of like pull with the community to like just say, hey, this guy Shane is renting a space. You should go to the space. But I feel like we have enough like people following us and enough people that are going to be at Laracon that warrants like, let's get a space and let's get some catering and let's do a hack and hang A&D.
Hmm.
And so we're saying like if you've ever been to Laracon, you know how your mind is just a buzzing. It's just a buzzing with these ideas. You get all these app ideas,
My
all of
hips are
these
swaying.
networking, and you just like you leave the hotel and you step onto a plane and you're just associating with people with Telegram. But like, let's get one more day. Let's just get one more day, another 6 or 8 hours or something, and we can all network. We can even meet more people and get even more ideas and start working on them in that same space. And we're saying we're going to continue the vibes. So you can go to nativephp.com/the-vibes and
Damn it, I
take a
wasn't
look.
quick enough.
That's all right. I've actually got I just had Claude put together a gallery. I haven't even looked at it yet, actually. It's only local. It's only local. But let's see. Let's see. You want to be surprised with me? Anybody?
Yeah,
Let's see what Claude did for this gallery. Let me share my screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Living on the edge.
I'm gonna call you Phil Collins from now on.
This
One
is
more night, one
what?
more night.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you said one more day.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Let's see what it put together. So this is the vibes dark mode, is of course. And where's the
We
gallery?
should. I was thinking this the other day.
Hey,
Oh,
look at that with a light box. It's hard to get the light
ah.
box. It actually works.
Does it do
Nice.
keyboard scrolling as well?
Yep, I'm hitting the left and right button now. So
And when
I'm
you
gonna
press escape, will it close it?
boom.
Yeah. Nice.
That's pretty nice. Let's ship it. Let's ship it.
Do
Yeah. So
it.
this is the venue that they don't take deposits. You just pay for it. And so we're just gonna pay for it and get some food and try to sell some tickets to this. Where
Wait,
our goal. Go ahead.
go on.
Tell me.
Sorry. No. Carry on. Are you just like flicking through pictures? I want to like settle on one with the sofa. That one's okay.
This one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
pretty
like
cozy.
looks really cozy. Yeah, go on.
Um, the goal for us is we're not pushing native PHP wares at all. We're not like getting up and just talk like there's no big speech from us or showing you guys anything from native PHP. We're available for question and answer, of course. And we're not trying to make money on this also, which is a little
I
risky.
don't
We're
think
just
you
trying to feed
can.
back into the community. Say that again.
I don't think you can make money on events like this.
I mean, it's kind of close. They're not cheap. We want to keep the tickets affordable. We probably will
Exactly.
have to increase the pricing of the tickets after a certain date.
Mm.
Unless they all sell out,
Well,
that could
we
happen
should talk
too.
about that in a minute. Yeah.
Sure. But this is a mile from where Laracon US is going to be, and so it's like a 20-minute
So,
walk. We have a good friend Craig
yeah.
Anderson that lives in Boston. He's like, you could hop on the train and hop off in like 3 minutes. It costs you 30 cents, 6 nickels or something like that. But I think it's a
Oh,
gorgeous
4
space.
million rupees.
4 million. No,
Yeah, it's not that much.
it's like 30 cents. No. But yeah, I think it looks cool. I think we'll have some food. We'll have some coffee. We'll have some Coke Zeros. We'll have maybe some pastries, maybe in the morning. We're looking at the food and the budget and all that stuff as we speak. But this is the place.
Whoa,
And
stop. Vince is here.
no freaking way.
That's
Oh
brilliant.
my God.
Now everybody gets to see the BTS of Riverside. This is fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
I never
exciting.
I never knew what BTS stood for until just now.
Fun
Should
times.
I ship this? I think we should ship this.
Do it.
Loft on
Do
2,
it.
capacity is
Do
100
it.
people. Yeah, we got some sponsors. If you want to sponsor, we're looking for a food sponsor. We're looking for a venue sponsor. What was the other one? Wi-Fi
T-shirts.
is really good. A shirt sponsor. I mean, if we could do it, I would also like lanyards, but not necessary. I mean, I want to make an impact. I want to make a bigger impact. I want to leave our mark on the Laracon, the whole Laracon.
I want
Kind of like San
that
Francisco,
picture.
right?
That picture there.
Yeah,
I want that in real life at the event.
that would be cool. That would
Can you
be cool.
imagine like you just slot a phone into the eyepiece just to show messages across it,
I can imagine that. Yep.
and you 3D print the whole thing so it's super cheap.
Perfect. Commit and push. Please. Boom. So there you go. So we're excited about this. We're going to talk about this a lot until we sell out of tickets, and then we're going to keep talking about it actually, because it's cool. I think it's really cool. Let's continue the vibes.
It's cool.
Laracon is
I feel
already
like,
hype.
yeah, people have been talking about. I've heard whispers of like maybe there should be something on the third day, like after all of this stuff, just so that people have a real legitimate excuse to hang out. And then there's never really been a thing, it's never been officially done, unofficially done. But I do feel like there's a good collective of people who would want something like that. It would be quite cool.
I think so.
And I really want it. You really want it.
Sonali
So
wants it.
let's just do
Sonali,
it for the two of us.
tell Savin to buy you a ticket to the US. That would be so dope. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Or
I
just
know
like
Savin's gonna be
book
there.
out an entire plane and just bring a bunch of Indian people with you. That would
Yes.
be amazing.
Yes,
Like
please.
Laravel,
And
not just
food. bring some food.
random Indian people, although that's fine too. But
Oh,
Laravel
that'd be
people
fine.
would be cool.
I'm fine with that. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah, day 3, Laracon, Boston. Come join.
RK said it's superb. And
Mhm.
then Sonali said, haha.
Yeah. Yeah. You're just going to post every message that
I'm
comes
just
in the
gonna
chat. Like, hey,
find the
chat, have you
commentary.
seen this message in the
You guys
chat?
say something, and then I'll say something.
So-
I'll tell everybody what you just said as if they can't see it. That's a
yeah.
great idea. It will make
It's like
everybody comment on stuff, though. If you think about it, they'll
the
want me to say
most
something.
delayed conversation ever. Because there's already like 10 seconds of delay on this or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be very slow.
The vibes. Let's continue the vibes. It's getting warm in here now. I'm gonna,
Oh
as
my
my nephew
goodness.
would
That is
say,
a
ball.
very warm looking hat. Can you show me
It
the
is warm.
inside?
Not on stream.
There we go.
Yeah.
It looks like it's made out of a
That's just-
whole sheep.
half a sheep. Half a sheep. You're close.
Jago's
Today's
asking,
stream.
yeah,
Oh,
is it
go for it.
sponsored?
You could have a turn too.
It
It is
is not
sponsored,
sponsored.
actually. It is
Like, I
sponsored.
like how we should have Jigger on the stream because he's really good at prompting us to talk about the things we're supposed to talk
I
about.
think he just was.
No, I mean properly. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to read it? You want me to read it?
You do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Today's stream is brought to you by the Vibes, of course. Come on and hang. Hack and hang. Continue the vibes, but also formally,
For Molly.
Bifrost. Bifrost.nativephp.com. Bifrost isn't just a build automation service, it's your entire mobile pipeline solved. Ship native PHP apps to iOS and Android with zero infrastructure, zero guesswork, and zero late night debugging. Because I did all of that. We did all of that for a long time. Bifrost cross-compiled builds, app store releases, logs, GitHub authentication, and soon over-the-air updates. I can't wait to stop saying soon and have that done. Automated build workflows, and much, much, much more, including Mimi. Focus on your product. Let Bifrost handle the chaos. Bifrost, the bridge between your code and your customers.
It's very good.
I've done it a couple times. For
No,
Molly.
I mean Bifrost is very good. Your reading was terrible. No, you said chaos. What the heck is that?
It's that's the right way to.
Yeah. Do you know what I love about all of the stuff that we've done now?
Yes, I do. I know exactly what you're going to say. You get to do it all with me.
Well, yeah, you put words into my mouth now. Now I have to say yes, that because that sounds very nice. Well, I wasn't going to say that, actually. I love the fact that we've been able to make so much of it free. Because of like all of the work that you and I have put in and other people over the course of the last year. We've now got the Jump app, which is completely free. We've got Mimi, which is like, okay, you have to have a Bifrost subscription to use it, but
it's
you don't
insane.
pay
It's
extra. You don't pay any extra for it. It's just part of the subscription. So that's essentially free. And now native PHP is free as well. So like the core and like most of the plugins. I'm going to keep going on about that over and over because it is amazing that we've been able to get to that point. And we're going to keep on going. Like it's going to be amazing. And all the plugins that people are making right now, I'm seeing, and I'm like, this is so cool. People building stuff that's actually really
cool,
good.
dude. And the PRs in GitHub, like everyone's making it better, which is like I'm very, very excited about this. I'm very excited about all. Sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah,
my excitement
no,
cut me off, so I had to. It
yeah,
trickles downstream, you know.
it's amazing. Like, it's everything that I want to happen with this project. That more people get involved and start building stuff, and making money for themselves off of it, rather than just at the moment, or up until this point, sort of seemingly paying to just get access to it, which has been maybe frustrating quite a lot for a lot of people.
Did you know this? So I did some testing a couple
Yeah,
months ago, and
let's
that's the
see.
exact. I didn't spend more than like maybe an hour working on it, but that was the exact outcome that I saw. And it's like I can't really say anything because I'm not testing. It's not, like
Yeah,
there's not
yeah.
anything there. But I would be interested to see what kind of like Android TV plugins you could dream up with that. Maybe like a volume control or something from the. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Be cool
I
though. It's pretty cool.
the number one thing there is to just be able to deploy an app to a TV version of Android, which most TVs run on, right?
Yep.
Then you can build television apps. Like, that sounds really silly, but like you might actually get a client who wants to be
Sure.
in people's living rooms, and now you can build an app for that with Laravel. Okay, it's not official yet because we haven't done enough of the testing, but yeah, if it just works, then there's nothing really stopping you doing it. I would love to get that
So
working for Apple TV too, because that's also possible.
um yeah, and there's some weirdnesses there. I did try that. I tried Watch too, and I'll post this again in a second. But I tried Watch as well, and I could get like the splash screen, and then it crashed. And there's some weird things with Watch. Android Auto also worked. I'll just tell you, Android Auto also just kind of worked. I didn't spend much time on it, but it just kind of worked.
In for
Um,
real, like in a real
no, I
vehicle,
didn't
did
try it
you
on a
try it?
physical. No, in the
Okay.
emulator. You know. Um,
Hmm.
an Android Studio. But I ran it was actually PHP Artisan migrate rollback.
Pull back. Peel
Pushback.
back.
Where's pushback?
Yeah, it should be on here. Get him. It's
Yeah.
only 11 p.m. or whatever.
Yep.
Um,
This is also really good, Jigger, pointing
yeah,
this out. Um,
there you
yeah,
go.
we thought
Prompt
I'll
master.
tell you, before we even formed the LLC, I was talking with Simon. We talk about this a lot. My initial thinking was it's going to take me 8 months to figure out how to compile Android, PHP for Android. And it was like a week later, it was done. So, like, everything is so much faster than anyone had anticipated, thanks to our good friend Claude, I think, is most of that. And the whole being a partner. Um, we were saying it this morning. It's like Forrest and Bubba. If you know the Forrest Gump movie, they slept with their backs against each other so they didn't have to sleep with their face in the mud. And I feel like that a lot. When I get down, Magnum PI is right there with his beautiful, glorious mustache to keep me all warm and fuzzy. And I just cause friction fires with my head. And when he gets down, so we
Reflecting the sunlight. Like
blind you. So
yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why this has been expedited exponentially, and yeah,
Yeah, a big part of it is also just because of the support that we've had from everybody else.
and the
Like,
support.
people seeing the potential of it and going, hell yeah, brother. And that's meant that we could move almost as fast as we possibly could have done, I think, in the last 12 months. We maybe could have gone a bit even faster, but um yeah, it is amazing. Like, I really was of the mind of, 3 or 4 years is actually a good time frame to make this fully free. To have done it in within 1 year is nuts, honestly. So yeah, on all of that, one of the things that's come up, I posted about this on Discord earlier because I've seen a few messages now of people talking about plugins and showing off what they've been building, and we've had a few submissions to the marketplace actually. Um, but I don't know if I haven't checked actually, but if anybody's actively promoting those plugins outside, because I feel like there's maybe with the fact that we've announced the marketplace and we've kind of given the impression that you can't launch a plugin unless it's on the marketplace. Um, I don't know. That's just my impression trying to step in the shoes of others and look from the outside in, which is impossible really because I'm on the inside. But yeah, just to say that you don't need to wait for us to say all good. If you've got plugins and things and you want to ship them out on
I
Packagist and whatever, go
would
for it.
I would recommend also if you're submitting packages to us, we're going to be testing those as much as we can when we are ready to start doing that.
Mm,
Run the validate command. So there's PHP Artisan native plugin validate, and it will find potential little issues, things that you probably
cool.
just left out inside of your manifest file generally. So do that,
Mm,
please, because that's the first thing I'm going to do, and then I'll reject it just on that, and you
yeah,
just have to do that anyway. Um, I want to talk about this real quick because it's
go for
not
it.
apparently obvious. Okay, this is jump. If I go, this is on Android or iPhone. If I go into one of these, and wait a second, if I use 3 fingers, Movie Addict, and I swipe, that should get me out and back to the homepage. So you go into the app, use 3 fingers, and swipe, and you're out. That should be more obvious. We should have some like instructions there, maybe like an info in the settings or something.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, hmm.
I
Some
didn't want
kind
to
of
do
like
any
onboarding.
overlays.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Even a screen that pops up and is like, use 3 fingers swipe, and like just has like a tiny animated like 2 SVGs of like before, after, like
Mm,
swipe.
mm.
Yeah,
Um,
something like that.
yeah, I know what you're saying about that overlays because I mean, there's some stuff that I think we've got that little overlay along the bottom anyway, haven't we? The dev mode or something.
Which I want to take off. That was for freaking stupid Apple, and they didn't even approve it anyway. So we could remove it
You
for
mean the
now.
wonderful, lovely Apple who we want to treat very nicely so they treat us very nicely.
Nope, not them.
Hmm.
Not them. Um,
Yeah, I don't know that if it did need an overlay of some kind, I don't think it would be terrible. It's just it's always going to conflict with something that somebody's going to do
with the
at
UI.
some
Yep.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe there's a toggle for that. You can just have it on by default, and then in the settings, there's a way to like turn that off and use just the 3 finger swipe.
Yeah,
Could be.
we should think about that. But
Yeah.
I think the easiest, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
Everything's
Good.
just 3 fingers away.
Yep.
Um, if we just add it to probably to the website to start with, like maybe some docs somewhere,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
lowest
That's
effort, as long as it's noticeable by people.
well, the whole thing for Bifrost and for Mimi is to like get our foot in the door. The plan is to absolutely continue iterating and adding more features to this. I
Yeah,
mean, there's a lot of things that we still can do, and when we find the time to go back and work on stuff, we will be doing more and more things. I don't know if you knew this. I don't know if you have. Do you have? You must have Jump installed on your phone.
I do.
Did you know that in the settings you can toggle push notifications, and when you do a build on Bifrost, you get a fail or success push notification from Bifrost. Did you know
Ooh,
that?
fancy. I did not.
It's really fancy. Yep.
That's cool.
Um, this one I wanted to say, uh,
Yeah.
Benkai Soul. Could you iterate on that a little bit? Could you tell us what specifically you mean, what products and whatever for the affiliate program? Um, glad this
I've done
worked for you.
affiliate programs before, but
Mhm.
I'm I'm not I'm really I've never found them to be that successful, you
Oh,
know.
I have big time.
For
Big.
dev products.
Yep. Yep. There was a not for dev products. There was a company I worked for a long, long time. Actually, it was the first time I did Laravel in production was for this company, and they did a resale. It was called The Cure with a K. Horrible website. I think we talked about. I think I showed you like in the Wayback Machine on the bucket a while ago.
I do remember something about that, yeah.
Horrible. They would have like these commercials that run on the History Channel at 3 o'clock in the morning, half-hour long infomercial, and they're
Mm.
driving people to the website, and they're like, "We've never done this before." And anyway, there we had an affiliate program, and it actually did. We did more sales in the affiliate program um, than uh, than just like straight sales
The very
over
fact that
time.
you've mentioned the Wayback Machine also suggests that this was a while ago.
Well, yeah, it was a while. Yeah, sure. But I mean, think about it though. Look at all the YouTube channels that are out there that are like, hey, by the way, when I'm traveling, I use NordVPN. Click the link below. Those are all affiliate links. Like there are
Yeah,
ways like it's all affiliation
but then it's like
sales.
if somebody's asking, have you got an affiliate program? That's usually because they want to be an affiliate. But then if you, as the person who wants to be an affiliate, don't have your own distribution, it's really not going to work very well for you because you're going to post
Yeah.
into a void and it's like, well, you're not going to get many
But
conversions. So
the other part of that is well, people that's up to them to fail or succeed at, right?
yeah,
It's really easy to implement query string, cookie, acknowledge the cookie on success and that kind of thing. Um, very easy to implement. And then,
ASO.
yes, sir. Um, so it's easy to build, and
Hmm.
then it's just there. And if you get one sale, it was worth it, you know. So, and then the people that are pushing it for you, if they get a sale and they get another sale, it's going to make them want to do more and more, and they'll work harder and strategize with you, and you can end
Yeah,
up with some good things. I've seen it happen. Not with
yeah. I'm not
bad stuff.
against setting up an affiliate program, but I've tried to do them on consumer and dev related things, and they've never been super successful. But then maybe it's just different because the scale of this is different anyway already. We'll see. I'm not against it, as I say. It does usually come at a bit of a cost. Like we've got to either spend the time building out the functionality or use something like
Lemon
uh,
squeezy.
yeah. But there's one, I can't remember what it's called now. I used it a couple of times. It's a very easy one to set up, and it just plugs directly into Stripe, and you just have to tag. You just set it up so that it marks all of the transactions with the right IDs, and then it figures it out.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, Wesley has submitted a plugin. I've seen that. I haven't looked at it in great detail yet, but
I
um,
was
I
watching
do,
that. Yeah.
that it's very cool. You did a video as well, showing it working, like not just at the moment we've got this NFC. Your phone can read NFC tags, and then we'll just handle that for you. But this is a plugin to explicitly read and write from inside your application, so you can like set your phone into read mode and read whatever data is on a tag into your app, and then write mode and write back to a tag, which is very, very cool. And I agree to a point that the marketplace is the better place to distribute. Of course, I'm going to say yes. We should say that yes to that. The thing is, like, if we're not forcing people to do it that way. So if you found another way, even for something like a paid plugin, where you're keeping the repo private, you're not making the code available or accessible to anybody, and you wanted to license it out and you didn't want to use the marketplace, we're not preventing you from doing that. So, you know, kind of go for it, basically. Just get the stuff out there. I mean, it is, I was going to talk about some of that legal stuff, even though it is boring. I will talk about it now because it's important to maybe gauge some of the timeline for listing premium third-party plugins. So there's a couple of considerations that we have around like the ownership, like rights to the code, and what happens if you, as a maintainer, aren't around anymore to look after the thing that you've now sold to potentially a large number of people. So we're trying to think through that. And
I'll tell you,
yeah, go on,
I got an opinion on that.
go for it.
Um, I don't think it is our obligation to care fully. And I know that's a weird line to dance on. Let me explain. I care about our customers. I care about their experience. I care about everybody that's using everything that we're doing. We always will. However, if there's a problem with a plugin, it's not terribly difficult to make another one in its place. If the guy, I mean, what if someone dies, right? They just stop maintaining. There's nothing you can do about that, but the world continues to spin. So there has to be, to a certain extent, um, that
Yeah,
understanding. And I think there's maybe some terms that you as a consumer agree to when purchasing a plugin around that. Like, these are, you're only getting the current version. Anything else is bonus for you if you um something like that. So as much as I care about the user's experience, there are some things that we cannot guarantee regardless of what we're doing. That
absolutely.
doesn't mean that we shouldn't do what we're wanting to do.
That just has to be clear in terms on both, like the buyer's side, like the consumer of the plugin, and the person, our terms between us and them, and our terms between us and the seller of the
The
plugin, so that
seller.
it's
Yeah.
clear, like our place here is just to facilitate you selling this thing, and we take our cut, and then the rest is on you. Because kind of by default, it might not be that way because it's being sold by us as a marketplace. So we have to get some of that right. The other thing is um you can't just take over somebody's plugin either, because the default rights to code are that it's theirs, and you can't, unless they explicitly give you rights to do some of that stuff. So we have to ask for some of those anyway. And then if we were to, you know, make it so that we were more I don't know, in control of what happens in case somebody just defects and doesn't look after a plugin that's problematic or whatever, we couldn't just take it over. We couldn't just say, "Oh, I'll make a copy of this and fix up these issues and start selling it as a new thing
No, but the
by
community
default."
would see that that's a problem. They'll make one.
Right. So this is the other side to it, is maybe we don't have to worry about too much of that, and we just stop sales of that plugin, and then, let the community kind of come up with its own solution. It's tricky. Basically, it's tricky, and there's no perfect answer in every scenario, and we just need to make sure that we've crossed some I's and dotted some T's to make it all right. Be like WordPress. That's a terrible
Kinda,
idea.
kinda. I actually had a PR in at one point
Mm,
for Filament back in version 2 where you could like search all the plugins that they had on the website in the CLI and just
mm.
install them from the CLI, or a plugin. I actually had a plugin that you could install into your backend to see all of the paid plugins, and then you click
Oh,
it and it would install, kind of like WordPress, right? So you,
yeah,
like the non-technical user of the dashboard, could find other things, plug,
yeah.
and set it up and stuff. I
I
wanted to
think that's baked in
say,
now.
do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
Please change your native name from the default value.
I'll say it.
I don't, you say, I don't know what you're thinking.
You can make a PR.
Yeah.
uh, the thing about that is, if you've changed it 100 times, you're gonna have to change it every time that you create a new app anyway. Number one. Number two is this is the app ID, so you're gonna have to change that. You have a face like you don't, something's not connected for you.
Well, I I'm pretty sure that I added a thing that will
You did.
come up with a name for you
You
automatically
did.
that's a valid
Yeah,
one.
it does.
Well, so then you shouldn't get that warning.
True enough. Maybe if they're using a starter kit and they're doing copy env example to env, that it's got it in there. That could be what he's done.
Yeah, the env
But
example
either
is
way,
yours though when you do that. So just change the env example file and commit
but he
that
that's what he
change.
I think that if that's the case, then that's what he's saying. He's had to change it 100 times. Um the other thing is, like, you make a PR that will detect if it's already set in the env, and if it is, it does nothing additional except validates that it doesn't have the native PHP moniker in there. That's the right use of that word. And then if it's not there, then prompt the user to enter one, and then it writes to env. Not just like one, like a fake one, like like a real one. You put your own in, but
I'm
you
pretty
can do
sure
that. You
my
can do
my
that.
prompt is
Yeah,
there for that. Yeah,
yeah.
like and this
No,
is
what
what
are
I
you talking
don't
about,
quite
man?
get. Like,
What are you doing over there? It must be. It must be
I-
the
if you're
starter kit.
using native PHP in the name in your app ID, then it's always going to warn you. But you really shouldn't be calling it native PHP something in your app ID because that's our
Correct.
space.
Yep.
Uh, uh, well, there's a few other things. Yeah. Well,
Short
I was
answer:
looking at some
no.
from before because
Oh,
I think we
well,
missed some, but it's okay. Yeah.
find those. The short answer is no. There's no official support or more work being done on that yet. We have a lot of things we have to do before we can get back. I want to go and work on that so bad.
Mm,
But I did see somebody built a plugin to do that for Android. So you could look out to them on or reach out to them on Discord. I think it's in the Show Your App channel, just from like yesterday. Go
mm.
ahead, your turn. I cut you off.
No, I saw that one as well. I was just going to say, I think that's really cool that people are already exploring doing some of that stuff. It's tricky because there's multiple aspects to that. Um, like I think the implementation that somebody will try and do in a plugin will be, I'm going to say naive, or that sounds more negative than I want it to be because I think it's still a very good solution. Um, but what it cannot do is parallelize background activity whilst the UI thread is also capable of doing work. It can put stuff in a queue that can then be worked when there's availability, but it cannot do stuff at the same time as when your app is doing stuff, or when the user is interacting with the app. And so that it becomes slightly tricky. Um, but that's the thing that I think we should focus our attention on because that's more of a core, it's very deep and it's very complex thing. And I feel
There's
like,
other things in that
yeah,
space that will require us to recompile
mm,
PHP and get really
exactly.
because the right way to do that is to actually, like, there's a number of things we can do with multi-threading and opcache and
Yeah.
making things just very optimized and quick. And we keep talking about it. We're talking about it enough the last couple of weeks. I feel like it must be something we get back from EU. We could probably bang this thing out.
Yeah. This was the one that I saw that I don't think we've talked about. This issue about
I
different
copied and
things.
pasted it into Claude. It's already got it fixed. So
All right, cool.
all good. I was gonna like push it up and be like, hey, go refresh, but it takes a little bit more than that. So
And Jigger did suggest this about the conversation around affiliates, which I think is a good idea, that it will encourage content creators. I I think that's
yeah,
true to an extent.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, maybe. I think if
for sure.
we've had quite a lot of content done about native PHP by the community without it. So I don't know necessarily if it will encourage that many more people to do it, but maybe it's something we should try later this year.
Yep.
Mm.
All right. So we're winding down a little
Mhm.
bit. I'm gonna look back at the notes. Is there anything else that we need to talk about? Not really. No. All right. So I'm just super excited about seeing PRs, number one, and the
Mm.
cool freaking plugins that people are making. This is like what I couldn't have dreamed this, just 6 months ago or 3, 4 months ago. And now it's like, holy crap. This is really unlocking so much potential for the entire ecosystem we're putting together here. And I'm very sentimental about seeing that. So um it's awesome. I'm also I'm also very excited about the vibes and everything that's I told it to commit and push. Let's see if it's updated.
Oh, I didn't even look. I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
we were
too.
going to talk about pricing though, a little bit,
Okay.
ticket prices. But
It
yeah,
did not
carry on
push.
saying what you were saying.
Well, I'm just excited about it. That's all. Um it asked, yeah. All right. Co-authored by Claude. I'm approving it this time.
Approve.
Usually I say no, but it's like I just did it in front of everybody. Um yeah, so yeah, this is going to be awesome. And I know like a lot of our audience here they're not all going to Laracon. They're not going to be able to attend.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm still excited about it. So I'm just telling you, I guess. Jigger, you should come to Boston, man. You could do it. It'll be
It's not
fine.
that far.
It's that far.
Shane's done the other
Literally just
journey, like, so,
we've done it. We did it. You can do it too. That's right. Um,
I think Shane's offering to personally pay for you to do it.
I'll
That's what
DoorDash
he's
you over
saying.
here. I have Dash
Yeah,
Pass.
that's live now. That's
It's
beautiful.
it's alive.
It's a
Perfect. Perfect. Yep, it looks great. I like it.
Yeah, me too. Me gusta.
See, me gusta. All right, man. Any final words of
Well,
gray-haired
so
English British wisdom
I'm
here?
gonna say, like, we were talking very quickly about ticket prices for that, and I
Yep.
think, like, right now it's set to $89, which feels very accessible to me for most of the people who are likely to be at Laracon US already, having paid however much for a ticket and travel and lodging and blah blah blah. So for that extra day, and then you're getting the whole day, food, drink, the chill out space, this beautiful, amazing
T-shirts.
t-shirts, and
T-shirt.
who knows what other goodies we might be able to cook up with some sponsor support and
Yep,
whatever
for
people
sure.
else want to drop in there. Um, so I that could be a really good day and worth that much, but I think looking at the the costs and where things are going with that, and to make that a really good experience, I think we should hold that price only until probably the next few weeks, like maybe even to the end of March, do
Yeah.
like an early bird.
Yeah, an early bird. Oh, let me tell it to add a countdown for early bird pricing.
Yeah.
Add a prominent,
Uh,
well-themed countdown. We'll say March to like April 1st. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, and I think we probably ought to have the price as that it's going to go up to shown on the screen so that people are aware. No?
Yep. Um, we talked about this, the numbers behind it. I think 129 is the right price.
Mm.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. So and then it's not like we're not limiting it based on the number of people that come in at a certain level. It's just all about the time. Because I think,
Yeah.
yeah, then
If everybody buys their ticket in June, we'll probably have canceled it by then. Like we
yeah,
can't, as much as we could, cancel it in June. Uh,
yeah,
and we're fine selling every ticket at $89. So this kind of just to like, hey, we need the numbers to come in as soon as possible.
yeah. Do you see what Wesley has posted? $89 is a no-brainer. If it's a success, come to EU as well. Yeah, I would love to do that. I'm
That
gonna
would
do one
be,
in the Canary Islands.
hey,
I'm just
that's
gonna
cool.
force everybody to travel
I'll
really
be there
far.
shaking my tail.
My dog will be licking your face. Um,
That's not my face.
but yeah, no. Uh, the
Stumped them again.
stop. Um, the Yeah, it'd be so cool actually. I know there's quite a few really nice places. Anyway, I can't get distracted by that. We'll get there eventually. I think like when the community's a bit bigger and there's like more demand for that, and we can definitely guarantee that it's going to happen and it's going to be smooth and all of those kinds of things, and we can definitely do it in more
I
places.
think like what we're targeting is about 100 people.
Mm,
And for EU, I think they have like 1,000 or 1,200 people at Laracon.
yeah,
Australia, I think it was like 300 this year. Um, and India, the vibes were going the entire 2 weeks I was there, so we don't need it in India, I don't think. But we're
yeah.
open to talking about it. I mean, we'll do some more
Well,
Garba moves, you know.
I think this for Laracon US, we're talking about it being sort of the day three to Laracon. You know, this unofficial post-conference hang. Whereas I think if we talk about doing it in any other environment, you know, the next one, it's going to be a native PHP, yeah, con. Um, CM Park. Yeah, I mean, it could be. I've never been there, but um,
I
I
don't know
should
where
go
that is.
because it's like it's just like well, animals and things, water stuff.
I don't like it. Doesn't roll off the tongue. We've talked about this so many times. Native
Native
PHP
PHP
con,
con.
right? But so I'm like, what actually is it? It's like a mobile con, but it's PHP style. So like a PHP mobile con. I I I don't think that's the right thing, but it's better than native PHP con. Say it once. Say it out loud.
Native
PHP
PHP
mobile
con.
con. No, PHP mobile con.
PHPPP con compy.
Why are you doing that? Do PHP mobile con.
PHP mobile con.
See that?
It could be con air
Con air.
because we just called it air, or it could be air con, but then that's like HVAC problem. So
And we've discussed rebranding the whole thing someday also. Like who knows? Call it
hammer
Sora.
con.
Soracon. Someone took that already, I think.
Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah. We
The right
a
thing will
name
come
a
to
name
us.
for the whole thing is really, really hard, honestly. And I don't think we should try and figure that out based on a potential conference. That's the wrong way around to do that.
I I I will dress like Nick Cage.
Yeah. We should both get Nick Cage face
Dude, we could do
masks.
Face Off. We could do like half John
Yes,
Travolta, and then the other
exactly.
one
It'll
does
be Con Air face off mix.
Con Frost. I like it.
FrostCon.
Face Con. Doesn't have to be conference. The other thing I was thinking, it's you could there's other words, right? Summit. Summit is used often.
Summit is so
Yep.
very, very legit.
Yep. That's true. Let's ask Chatty. Uh Chat. This is how we add time to our streams. What are some conference name ideas for native PHP?
John says that Siam Park is phenomenal, but not for a conference. Good job, John. Let's just all go on the water slides and just, drink beers and whatever. The only problem with that is it's going to be full of other people and their kids, which is not going to be that fun.
I like this. All right, so it said Native PHP Assemble, Native PHP Summit, Native PHP Congress, Union, Collective, Convergence,
Assemble.
Uprising. But to call it the Uprising could be cool, or the
Ooh.
Frontier, or the Core, or the like whatever, like the something. The Ship Native. Oh, Ship Native. Laracon Offline. That's so funny because my YouTube channel was Laravel Online, but we're like offline first, Native PHP World.
You wear a gilet to a summit. That's so true. You also get there on horseback playing polo.
What?
A summit. It's just like it's such a swanky name for
Yeah,
people eating hors d'oeuvres and drinking champagne.
I like the bridge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. BridgeCon.
I don't like adding con. I think it's so overdone. That's all. Like I get
Yeah, it
it,
is.
but
Mhm.
I don't know. The right thing, like everything else, will come to us in the right time. We'll just like sleep on it a night and we'll know. We'll know.
We'll sleep on it. Yeah,
Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. All right, I got
it
another.
will come.
I've
Go
got
on.
another. Let's see if it did. Ooh, what do you think of this? Let's see.
Is this the countdown?
Yep.
Let's see, like real-time code review. Or not code review, just whatever this is.
Don't love it. The gradient isn't enough. It's not. It's not bad actually. I just don't like it going so blue. I think it should match this.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's too strong for the colors of the page.
This could actually be like a yellow color. That would work.
Mm.
Yep, that's the
I
right
mean,
spot.
there's some not bad ideas coming through here. Native
What?
PHP Valhalla.
Valhalla.
I think we talked about that one a while ago, it being called Valhalla. That would
I
be
think you're right.
very in keeping with the rest of the. I wouldn't even call it native PHP. I would just say Valhalla.
I would do that. I'd be all right with that.
Native PHP IRL, which I mean, I know it's not, but Ireland, I'm down for that. IRL always makes me think of Ireland, not in real life. And when I see it, I'm like, oh, Ireland, yeah, I'll do that. Because Ireland is amazing.
When I see IRL, I think of TRL. Do you remember TRL on MTV?
Yeah, the request, whatever.
Total Request Live. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. And it was like £3 or something to send a text message to get your something. Maybe it was going to get played. Ooh.
I think this is okay. It's better.
I thought you were going to change. Oh no, did the gradient change already? Yeah,
I did
that's
a little bit. Yeah. I think this side should be also like
not so intense.
it's a little. No, that's okay. I think that's all right.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
see what this
it
is.
doesn't just the key thing is just get it out. I think, and we can tweak it when people tell us that they can't read it or don't understand. I think most people will be all right with it.
Yeah, baby.
I
Call me
did notice
crazy,
something. I
crazy.
was looking at it on my phone and I noticed that some of the sponsored logos don't stay in their boxes. There's something there, but
Mm.
it's all right. You know, the other thing is the website's completely open source.
Yep.
So somebody sees it
Just ship it.
and wants to do something about it, you can change it for us. That'd be great. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we should wrap it up. I mean, we're past an hour and a half.
Let's do
We've
it.
covered
No one
everything.
wants any babies.
Oh, baby, baby.
No babies. Wrap it up. All right, man. Let's go. Next, last thing. We're going to be working on changing the schedule for the live streams.
Oh, good. I forgot to add that. Yeah,
Me too. It's a little late for both of us, and I think that we can capture more India and Australia, New Zealand audience by making it like 9 a.m. Eastern instead of noon. So like 3 hours before what we've been doing. Um,
that would be good.
you want to know something funny? Last year at Wire Live, Wesley Hartogs. Someone took a picture when I was like doing a demo on stage. They took a picture of my inbox and it had like 16,000 something unreads. On December 28th ish, I just like mark all as read, and I did a video and I posted it on YouTube. Yep. And I'm like, if it's important, it'll come back to me. Like, good dinner. And so this year I'm like, I'm not gonna open any more than I normally do. And I'm gonna do the same thing. At the end of the year, we'll see if I can beat it. Ended up being a little bit more than 17,000. There's a video on my X feed you can go
That's
back and look
wild.
at. Yep.
I
That
can't. I can't bring myself to, you know, mark all as red or whatever.
I hadn't in like 2 years. So I was like, yeah, I think it's time. If you love something, let it go. If it's meant to be.
Oh
Movie at it.
God.
Yeah. So yeah, if we did it 3 hours earlier, 9, that puts it at
It'd be a little bit
10:30
more accessible for
PM.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I think
sure.
so. Or no, it'd be the other way. 9
7.
would be 7:30
Yeah.
in India, at least where we were in India, PM. So I think we're gonna do that next week. I think that's what we're gonna actually next week. We're not
Yeah.
gonna do a show next week unless everybody
Unless we
really
move
wants
it.
just for me to be on the show, or we do like a special guest. We could do a special guest.
We could do that. We could move the day. There's all sorts of options. Friday is just the only day that I'm not available next week because it's PHP UK, which I'm
Yeah.
speaking at.
Magnum PI speaking at PHP UK. Fuck. They must have done that on purpose.
Yeah.
They must have.
Um,
That's great.
so that's going to be good. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I don't mind if you want to do it and carry on without me. Get somebody in, replace me. I don't care.
Okay, what is Black Day? Okay, yeah, I can't replace you. We're just mourning your loss. That's all that it is, man. We're doing it in your honor, you know? Hey, looks
He
like
is
it
dead to
deployed,
us.
man. It shipped. It's out there.
February the 14th is a black day in India. I think that's what
Yeah, but
it's
what
saying.
is a Black Day mean?
Don't know.
That's what I'm saying. What is
A
a Black
black
Day?
day is usually like a bad day. But
It's Black History Month. What are you saying?
no, maybe there's something special for India.
They're so colorful all the time. Black must be like Dia de los Muertos kind of thing.
There was India observes the 14th of February as Black Day.
The Pulwama attack in 2019.
Mm.
I don't know what that was, to be honest. I should pay more attention now. World events.
I don't remember this at all. Oh, but it's very sad. It was like I was saying, Black Day is usually a bad day. It's not like Black Friday, which actually is a bad day as well. That's the reason why it's been turned into a freaking capitalist wet dream, because it was a dark, dark day. But
So let's end the show on that note. All right, guys. Thanks for joining.
Good one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Stay
what
tuned. We'll be around. We got some cool. We actually have some special guests we've been talking to. Some cool things coming up with that. I'll do a small plug as well. I forget what time it is. Tuesday next week. I think it's at 4:30 Eastern. We'll post it. We'll post it in Discord. But we're going to be on PHP Tech, PHP Arch Architect.
alive and
They've been
kicking.
Alive and Kicking. That's what it's called. So they've invited us on to participate with them and just hang out for an hour or something. So we'll be over there as well and talking about all that stuff. I'm really excited though. I'm excited to go to I leave 2 weeks from tonight for Amsterdam. I get back and I want to go pretty hard on Bifrost updates and some of these other core things over the next 2 months leading up to May and June and July. So
Yeah,
let's get it out the way in a good way, you know.
I've got some cool things that I want to get out for Bifrost as well. Some stuff that I'm working on right now, actually, for part of my talks. That'll be would be cool features in Bifrost. They won't be in Bifrost for the talks, but they'd be things that I want to like tease that will be nice one-click turnaround things for Bifrost at some point. Anyway.
I'm for it. It'll be fun. All right, let's go. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been our honor and pleasure as always. We will see you in the Discord and onward from here. Have a great weekend.
Good night, India.